To understand Hong Kong, we need to look at its recent history. The Opium Wars were two wars which were waged between the Great Qing Chinese Imperial government and the British government in the mid-19th century was triggered by the British government's imposition of the opium trade upon China. Many Chinese were addicted to opium at that time due to the British government's actions. At the end of the Opium Wars, the resulting concession of Hong Kong to the British government for 99 years compromised China's territorial sovereignty. Hong Kong was returned to China in 1997 under policy dubbed One Country, Two Systems, enshrines this uniqueness. Under the policy, Hong Kong maintains a de facto constitution, known as the Hong Kong Basic Law. It guarantees freedoms such as the right to protest, the right to a free press and freedom of speech. After 1997, the Hong Kong Basic Law was the main legal pillar of Hong Kong. Article 23 is an article in the Basic Law of Hong Kong. It states that the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region shall enact laws on its own to prohibit any act of treason, secession, sedition, subversion against the Central People's Government, or theft of state secrets, to prohibit foreign political organizations or bodies from conducting political activities in the region, and to prohibit political organizations or bodies of the region from establishing ties with foreign political organizations or bodies. An attempt to implement the article was the National Security Legislative Provisions Bill 2003, which caused a great controversy and a massive demonstration on 1 July 2003. Since then, the bill of implementing the article has not been reintroduced. Since 2019, Hong Kong is facing a major political crisis amid repeated street protests and mass demonstrations. What started as a movement against a controversial law has expanded into something much bigger. After nearly 1 year of protest, Beijing 2 Sessions 2020 enacted a new law for Hong Kong that will prevent, frustrate and punish acts in Hong Kong that threaten national security, a top official says. This is after the Hong Kong government had failed to implement the Hong Kong Basic Law Article 23 since 1997. Document put before mainland China's top legislative body says legislation will require city's government to set up specific organization to handle security issues. National People's Congress Standing Committee Vice Chairman Wang Chen says Beijing is trying to protect Hong Kong residents from small minority of criminal acts. Some of the violent protesters arrested by the Hong Kong police had been charged under lesser legal provisions, as the Basic Law Article 23 had not been enacted since 1997. It should be recognized that every country has its own national security law. Hence, for Hong Kong, which is part of China, to go without a national security law since 1997 is an anomaly. In U.S., the National Security Agency (NSA) takes care of national security matters. In Singapore, such matters are handled by the Internal Security Department. Subversions in any countries cannot be tolerated by any governments in the world. Hence, China's action of enacting a national security law for its special administrative region of Hong Kong to counteract against the subversionist is totally legitimate and is an internal domestic affair of China. Carrying a big stick solves only half the problem. One of the main issues facing Hong Kong is the shortage of public housing. Residents of Hong Kong are known to dwell in cramped housing, and Hong Kong had topped the world's chart for the most expensive housing in world for many years. The main way to solve the protest in Hong Kong is to reach for the heart of the residents in Hong Kong with carrots like affordable public housing. The creation of more employment or entrepreneurial opportunities for the residents of Hong Kong will definitely appease many Hong Kong residents. The government of Hong Kong must give hope and improve the lives of the Hong Kong residents to swiftly end the protests. Will the government of Hong Kong succeed in this endeavor? Join us in the future episodes to find out.